Hello everyone and welcome back to Animal Jam, and we are here with Explorer Snow Lily, who has her absolutely adorable little phantom. Look at his little leaf hat! Isn't that the cutest thing ever? Everybody else is here with hamsters apparently, but we are back with Snow Lily and we are currently at the spooky party, which I'm really excited to be at because this is the new party for this year, if I remember correctly, the new spooky Halloween themed party, and it looks like there's a pumpkin patch. Look at all of this, but Explorer Snow Lily is here because she is trying to understand more about her precious pet. So she needs to figure out what Whisperjinx needs out of life, and hopefully by researching the spooky and mysterious edges of the world, Explorer Snow Lily will be able to take good care of her new pet, because she definitely is worried about him, and she's also curious about the lore and the different dangers that the spooky things of the world might actually present. So this is really cool. We're going to do some research here at the spooky party to see what kind of myths we might be able to learn about, and I'm actually really amused by these pumpkins. They make me think about how they have all of those like giant pumpkin growing contests. Have you guys ever watched those like speed grows of a pumpkin where they do like time lapses of a pumpkin growing from a little seed into like a 1,000 something pound pumpkin? I'm thinking about those right now. It would be really cool if you could do some sort of like long-term pumpkin growing competition. Have you guys ever grown pumpkins? Oh geez, here we are supposed to like research all of the spooky scary things going on here, and I'm totally distracted by the pumpkins. Oh no, mushrooms! Now I'm going to be distracted by the adorable mushrooms too. Oh no, what's happening? Oh my gosh, it's a panda. That's so cool. All right, but we're going to kind of look around, and Explorer Snow Lily is going to do her best to see if she can learn anything at the spooky party that might help her for helping Professor Sleepy Stone rid all of the ghosts and the hauntings that happen in his haunted mansion that he inherited from his cousin, the Poto, which a lot of you guys were really like freaked out by the Poto, which I thought was kind of cute because the Poto's adorable. It's really creepy looking with gigantic eyes, but I think it's quite a unique looking bird, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this pumpkin! This is so cool. So we're gonna have to see what is sold at the spooky party. Look at that cute itty bitty little kangaroo! Oh, that's adorable. And we'll have to investigate this. So we're kind of like on a haunted house tour. If you guys have haunted houses, those would be really cool to see. Oh, wow. All right, so we've got the empty dead plant thing going on over here. So nothing in there. There's a little bat. Oh, that's so cool. I have noticed that there's actually quite a few bats out and about, and there's some bat facts lurking in right now. So I really need to figure out what the different bats... the facts are, and maybe something cool about bats. Oh, here's where everything's for sale. Yes, we have found the sell zone. That's what I wanted to see. So let's see what's hiding in here, and we'll see if Explorer Snow Lily happens to stumble on any haunted goods that we might want to use in Sleepy Stone's haunted mansion. All right, so haunted TV. Oh my gosh. Phantom stained glass. That's so cool. That would be perfect for being able to show off our adorable little pet phantom. Whisperjinx is really quite cute in my opinion. So let's go ahead. We'll look over this. Which one should we get? Maybe the blue one? Ooh, the white one would probably go good with pretty much everything actually. So the white one would be really fun. Let's go ahead and buy that. I can't remember how much money Snow Lily is supposed to have, so we're just kind of we're gonna grab a couple patches of fog. In fact, we're gonna get like at least 3 that we can put around ground web, ceiling web, and we'll grab some ceiling web too. Anything else? I'm kind of okay with everything else. I'm not really, I mean the gargoyle is cool and all, but I don't know if we need it. And then I love that phantom stained glass though. I want to get a blue one of it too. All right, there we go. Now we definitely need to make up some of the money that we just spent, because Snow Lily isn't supposed to spend money unless it happens to be on like things. Oh, where's everybody getting all this pizza? Oh my gosh, look at that bat! It's got rainbow wings. That is so cool. Okay, and here is the spooky old bones music. Okay, we'll go ahead and have that. Just we'll say it's the sound of what it sounds like to have a haunted area. Oh, this is cool. I love this cauldron. I wonder where that came from. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, there's more stuff over here. Oh man, what's over here? Oh, oh my gosh, it's some... Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I have to buy this. Only this isn't for Snow Lily. This is actually going to be for Professor Sleepystone, because that would be so adorable if he had a little witch's broom. Okay, so we'll have found the witch's broom hiding inside of the closet of the haunted house. And an epic wizard's hat. That is just too cool. I think we should get that for Sleepystone too. So we're gonna get the blue one, I think. Yeah, the blue one for Sleepystone. So these will be our discoveries today inside of Sleepystone's haunted house. All right, monster claws, bat glasses. All right, and I don't want to wear those though. So, and somebody gave me a rare vine anklet. Thank you very much. And then we're going to put on her gear again, because our wonderful Snow Lily is actually very particular about keeping on her family gear. And I can't remember what I had on her. There's so much stuff. You guys have been amazing. But there is so much stuff, and it takes me a second to like go back down and find what we had her wearing. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, what did I have her wearing? I'm going to have her have the green crossbow for a second. I don't remember what I had on her head. It wasn't a butterfly hairband. What did I have on your head? Phooey. All right, we're just going to have to kind of go with this for now. So we'll say that she got tangled up in a cobweb. All right, so let's go back over. We're going to go to Sleepystone's house, and we're going to say that they've done a little bit of investigating and found some new haunted goods. But what do you guys know about bats, actually? All right, and we'll pop over here. And actually, Snow Lily, come on down. Come on down to your house, my dear. I kind of want to put... We can come on in, and I kind of want to put this phantom stained glass window into her house in honor of our little phantom. It kind of takes up a huge section, but we'll say this is part of what she's discovered while researching pet phantoms. And I think actually they're about to have one of the little challenges at the Daily Explorer, where if you want to submit like how you would take care of a pet phantom, you could do that. And how would you guys take care of a pet phantom? Is there any animal that you could even compare to a pet phantom? In fact, I really want to know that. Now I'm so curious, because Snow Lily really loves Whisperjinx. So if you guys have any idea what kind of real life animal we could even begin to compare a phantom to, like a jellyfish maybe? I'm not really sure. Not really a rat that scurries around and collects things. We're going to have to think about this. So we need to do some more phantom research, which means we probably need to go to a good library. Is there a good library out in the world, or should we be able to go on another adventure? We're going to have to think about these things. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to switch over to the haunted den, and we're going to see... Oh my gosh, all of the candy! I totally forgot that I set out so much candy for you guys. We're going to put out some fog too, so that it can be nice and creepy over here. The fog is so cool. So no, I didn't want to do that. I wish there was an undo button when you accidentally click on something and you didn't mean to. All right, so we're going to put some fog out. Ooh, especially among the graves. Oh man. If I can, I'm going to go back and buy more fog, because I think the fog would be really important. And let's see. I love the little sad eyes from the sad ghost that peeks out there. And then maybe down here, instead of this, I think we're going to put like the phantom window, and it's going to be really confusing. Like, why is there a bright light coming out of the phantom window? And we can put the little spider over here too, kind of in the back. There we go. So he can hang out there. Oh, that's so cool looking. You guys, this is fantastic. And I love how we've tripped out the haunted house so much. I need to make sure I leave it. So we'll leave it to the haunted house for a little while. So if you guys want to come over and enjoy the amazingness that is Sleepystone's haunted mansion. And then let me also snag... Oh, wow, I forgot all of the other things we managed to get. Here, I'll put out some caramel apples if you guys would like to have... Hi! Hi, I know, you're so cute, Whisperjinx. He's just like, okay, and letting us poke at him. All right, I'll put out some caramel apples on the table if you guys would like to eat some of those. We also have some spooky candles to light up the inside of the house. But what I'm actually looking for, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. Oh, this is so cool, the coffin. I totally forgot about that. Totally forgot about this little coffin. Where should I put it? Just like to the side? That's kind of creepy. Why not? There's a little coffin. There's all of the clusters of books. I'm going to leave one cluster over there, and then we'll leave another cluster kind of down here next to the sad ghost. Man, I love decorating. It's so much fun, but I need to not get distracted by this. Oh, and the mystical potion set. How could I have forgotten about that? So we'll tuck that up there too. I wish that you could actually take out some of the items that you that you can wear, and you can like put them around as decoration, because that would be really cool to show off your gear that way. But what I actually want to put up on the wall now is the phantom painting that someone made for us, because it fits this house really well. There we go. This masterpiece. Let's go ahead and pull it out. No, not that. There we go. This masterpiece there. Look at that. And we're going to put it right here to sort of cover up those paintings. But this is done by G Pink Girl. She's done, I think, a couple of the awesome masterpieces that she sent in to us, and I really love it. But there we go. So Explorer Snow Lily and our wonderful little Phantom Jinx, or Whisper Jinx, have set up the area. We're starting to put out some candy. I think that's Explorer Snow Lily. Maybe she thinks that if you bring joy and laughter into a place that seems kind of creepy and scary, you might be able to balance that all out. So I think that's her doing, of trying to kind of fill this area up with different jack-o'-lanterns and candy to sort of chase away the spooky spirit vibe that it's got going on here. But if that's going to work or not remains to be seen. So I think Explorer Snow Lily really wants to know more about her little Phantom Whisper Jinx. And I'm really trying to think, like, what kind of real life animal could we even begin to base around a phantom? Or you know what? Less about how would we describe a phantom as a real life animal, and how would you guys, being in charge of the pets that you are, take care of a phantom? If you guys want to go all the way, you can submit like that to the actual Animal Jam website, and maybe you could if yours ends up being in the Daily Explorer, I'll totally be happy to read it out and share it with everybody. But I would just love to hear theories. Like, do they like dust bunnies? Is that why he was up in the closet? Is that why we found this little guy just tucked up in the closet in the attic over here? Who knows? Who knows? Let me see. We've got some decorations. I already put up... Do I have even more of these books? Do I really? No, I moved it. It should let you know if you're using it or not. Goodness. All right. And is there anything else I can put in there? I don't think so. Okay, well, that's very interesting. So yes, Explorer Snow Lily still working on trying to take care of her pet phantom and figure out the mystery of the haunted house, which is very, very haunted. Oh, and that's what I was going to do. Now I remember. Very, very haunted, you guys. Look at all of the new stuff that has been added in day after day. So haunted that we've got some new ghosties. We've got some ghosties who are hanging out here. So Explorer Snow Lily has found herself confronted by another little clump of ghost, and she's just not really sure what to do about all of this, because it seems everywhere she turns right now there's new haunted bookshelves, there's a spooky wishing well, oh my gosh, a flaming pumpkin man that has emerged from the pumpkins growing out in the front yard. What is she gonna do about all this? And I want that giant phantom. So oh my gosh, there's even a scary organ. You guys, this is too cool. This is too cool. And now we need to get some money because we've been spending all of our money so quickly. All right, let's move this little thing down here, I think. And then we're going to put the haunted bookshelf maybe up over here. And now this little ghost is going to be hidden, but he's just going to have to deal with it. So now we have the haunted bookshelf. And let me just go ahead and actually remove these two things. And we'll tuck this bookshelf right here. We could turn it right there, but that's okay. We'll put the bookshelf right here. It's sort of blocking the way to the attic. No, I moved the plants and I didn't want to. You've got to be so careful when you're decorating your den, you guys, or else you're gonna get stuck. All right, so we've got some ghosts. So Explorer Snow Lily is increasingly surrounded on all sides by ghosts and spooks and phantoms and spirits, and she's got to figure out, how do you take care of all of this, and how would you take care of your pet phantom? I'm really curious about that because I think that's super important. All right, so unfortunately the pumpkin patch that she was watching over now has the Pumpkin King, who is the Flaming Pumpkin King. And down here next to the graveyard we have a mysterious spooky well. I love all of these items though, they're just so adorable. So we're gonna have to see what we can do about all that, but let's go ahead and explore. Snow Lily kind of needs to earn her keep because she just spent a ton of our gems, and so I think we're actually going to send her. Should we send her on another bittersweet adventure, or should we send her on with our little phantom? I think we're going to go, and she's going to be trying to figure out what to do with the ghost once again, holding on to her book and trying to figure out how to cope with the haunting of ghost that we currently have in the house. And Whisper Jinx, meanwhile, is going to take a moment to dash on up. Look at that. That's so cool. I will admit, I think Sleepy Stone wouldn't mind having some flying books. And we're going to let Whisper Jinx pop over. Hello, little Whisper Jinx. and try to gather up as much candy as possible because I love getting the random items. I can't help it. It's so much fun. Come here, candy. All right, there's some candy there. There's another guy up here. There's another guy up here. This is the fastest place to go, I find, to gather up all the candy you want. But for a little while there, I was really obsessed. I would be doing all of my other chores and sitting at the computer while I was waiting for things to finish. And I would just be gathering up candy from over here because it's so addictive to see what kind of surprises you might end up with. So let's come down and take this. And I think it's pretty sweet because it's almost like Whisper Jinx is trying to like see what his brothers and sisters are up to, the other phantoms. And he just ends up like watching them disappear and turn into candy. Oh, which is actually kind of sad, but you know what I mean. It's not, oh, there's so much. Only it's not quite as sad as it sounds. And then if we need to, we can recycle some of the items that he's got to earn some gems. But really, I've got to figure out how to get more gems because we only get a couple gems from doing these kinds of missions. So what we might do, can you get some good gems and some good things to sell for gems by going on adventures, you guys? Because we might really buckle down and start going on a lot more adventures with Snow Lily. Because I know you guys are really eager for adventures. And are there just a ton of adventures, or do the adventures change, or do you just go on the same adventures and get new items every time? If you guys could let me know, it would be so awesome. All right, and it would help me learn so much. All right, there we go. Yes. All right, chase down the little phantom. There you go. Sorry, Whisper Jinx. And you like sweets. I'm trying to think of anything else that I know that enjoys sugar. I do know, like, what about things that enjoy nectar? Like maybe bats. Maybe phantoms are somewhat related in some degree to bats or other creatures that are really after sweet, sugary nectar things, like a moth. Maybe they're a really weird, fuzzy moth. I could kind of see that happening. So maybe we're getting to the bottom of what a phantom could be. All right, and we're almost there, you guys. Whisper Jinx is going to come back like a loyal little puppy and bring a whole bunch of treasure, a whole bunch of snacks and treats and treasures for his Snow Lily, because I think he really loves Snow Lily. I mean, Snow Lily gave him this awesome hat. I would love if somebody gave me this awesome hat. I would be all over that. And a lot of people have actually given me the flower pot hats, which are very, very similar. All right, there we go. Almost. So close. Good job. He's bringing home little, like, tiny coins and gemstones. All right, come on. Come on, we're almost there. We've got, like, a candy harvest over here with those little pieces. Is there any down here? We're so close. Oh, come here. Give me a hug. Give me a hug, little phantom. We did it! All right, so we got a candy wall lamp and a spooky stone fence. Wonderful. Well, I think that's all for now. And so Whisper Jinx will turn around and he'll go back to, well, you know what? I'm kind of, it's so addictive. It's so addictive. Why is this so addictive? But Whisper Jinx can go back to his beloved Snow Lily. And then, come on, come here. Come here. Yeah. There we go. Okay, fine. We'll do one more. I wasn't going to. I was going to be good and disciplined. But I guess that's where candy comes from. It kind of wears down your resolve and your discipline. There we go. So it looks like you get more candy from the phantoms now that I look at it, because those are +3. And then if you come up to these little spots and gather up the candy, then it's just like +1 on the candy, it looks like. All right, so let's go ahead and collect these. Come here. Come here, little guy. I gotcha. All right, I've gotcha. More hugs for everybody. Yeah, this might take us just a second. All right, I'm going to get a couple more items, and then we'll go back with Whisper Jinx. And I will show you guys what he managed to find, and we'll see if it's a decent enough way to make a little bit... Maybe it's actually faster now that I realize that these only give you 1 candy each time, to go and hang out with the phantoms in the pumpkin patch. It looks like there's an angry Viking bee hanging out down there. So, all right. Oh, there's a little pro phantom. Come here. Little hug. Hugs for everybody. In fact, you know what? Now that I think about it, I could kind of see little Whisper Jinx as being a proto phantom. All right, let's gather up this. Come here. Come here, proto phantoms. So many. So many. So many hugs. Almost there, almost there. It's so easy when there's just so many hugs. Oh, I love the little pumpkin patches too. I love my pet phantom. He's just so precious. Okay, last one, I promise. All right, so we got a candy shop chair and the Mystic Potion set. Yes, that's so cool. Wonderful. So let's go ahead and go back home. And now we have collected up some special things. So Explorer Snow Lily, are you going to be able to recoup any of the cost of the mini things that you have gotten? So let's see. The candy. Oh yeah, 300. There we go. And 600 for there. And we'll go ahead and the spooky stone fence can stay, I guess, because it's not worth quite as much. And so at least we've recycled a little bit of the gemstones that, oh, and then actually, there we go. Come on. Is that already gone and it's just not showing right? Hello? Hello? Candy wall lamp? Recycled? Yes? Oh, okay, there we go. All right, I think we did it right that time. All right, so that is how Explorer Snow Lily can end up earning some of her own income, is from having her little pet phantom help her out. So there we go, you guys. Snow Lily is going to have to be dealing with the ghost infestation. If you guys have some fun ideas on how we could try to clear those ghosts out, or some requests on what we could be doing in Animal Jam, then let me know. And next time, I think it is finally time to face our gigantic, oh, happy Halloween from Hannah. What is it? It's an eyeball hat! Thank you, Hannah! Oh my gosh. But yeah, next time I think we definitely need to go through and we need to clear out our jamograms. So I think we're going to have to go back to our tree house and work with Professor Berry Gem. But I hope you guys enjoy all of the sweets and candies left out for all of you to have fun with. I wouldn't drink from this well if I were you. Some sort of very interesting story might result if you do. And then let me know what kind of adventures we should go on, because I know there's several adventures. And as you get down like to the front lines or the hidden falls, what happens? Like, we already did Return of the Phantoms, so should we just keep going, you guys? Is that what you would like? And then we could see what happens down here and what kind of items we could collect. You know what? We do need to go on a lot of adventures. So Professor Berry Gem, organizing things and admiring our museum with Professor Sleepy Stone. And of course, one day pretty soon, possibly when I see that there's going to be another bunny party coming, which I'm not sure when the next Bunnies Only party. Yeah, so it's still celebrated. But next time when we see that it's time for Bunnies Only party, we will also hang out with our precious Miss Rainy Moon and have more cousins added into her household. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.